Hey bro, so in this video I am going to talk about a topic which I haven't yet touched on, or at least I don't think I have. I might have slightly touched on it, but I've never done a video only about that topic. So yeah, but before we get into it, I just want to give you a quick disclaimer here. I am not a trained psychiatrist, right? If you have serious psychological issues, then please consider going to a psychiatrist and talking with them, right? So again, I am using common sense, bro science, and philosophy because I think it works. But of course, again, I'm not a trained psychiatrist, okay? So now that we've got that out of the way, there's one more thing that I wanted to tell you, especially with this video. I think it's going to be important, but with everything else too. If you feel like you want to tell me something, right? Let's say you disagree with me on something, then tell me. Let me know in the comments. That's why we have the comments, right? And also, if you like what I'm doing, then please let me know in the comments, because it actually tells me that I'm doing a great job, that I'm doing something here, that I'm helping you. And if you have an idea of what I could do better or what I could do videos about, then please let me know, because I'm always open for it. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's go. Now, in this video, I am going to talk about depression. Or rather, more specifically, how to get rid of it. Now, this is coming from someone who knows what it feels like to be depressed, right? I myself had depression. Now, I did not know at the time that I had depression, that I was depressed, that I felt depressed. I didn't really know. But looking back now, it's absolutely obvious to me that I was depressed, that I went through a phase of depression. I actually think it's quite natural for all of us to, at some point in our lives, go through a phase of depression, because you cannot always feel great, right? It's impossible to feel great all the time. And it's somewhat also a thing of character development that you have to go through, right? If you want to see it that way. I personally do see it that way. But again, this is coming from someone who knows what a depression feels like. Maybe my depression is not at the same level of yours, but I don't think that we should compare the severities of depression, because it's real, right? Feeling depressed is something that is totally real. Now, for me, I had this period in my life, and I already talked about this in another video, and I think in a couple of videos, probably like from the age of 12 to 15. 12 to 15, that was the time in which I was heavily bullied, massively bullied. I was a complete outsider. I had pretty much zero friends, and I felt shit, right? I felt empty. I felt like everything that I was doing was useless. I was doing horrible at school. I was doing horrible at sports. Again, not that many friends, not too many deep friendships. Yeah. Life just felt like it was going nowhere. And I mean, I was 12 to 15, right? So I don't know if that's normal in that period, but at least for me, that was the time in which I was deeply depressed. And I didn't realize it. But thank God, I got pulled out of it. Thank God, I got pulled out of it. Now, what did help me? What was it that helped me? My family, my friends, which the friendships grew, right, in that time, especially at the end of the depression, obviously, and sports. Without that, I don't know where I would be today. I really don't know, because again, looking back, it's not that easy for me to talk about it, because it's not nice to think about that time, but that was a time that I was hurting myself, right? I was always applying physical pain to myself. I mean, I wasn't cutting myself or anything, but I was I was hitting myself a lot, right, with sticks. Yeah. Now, yeah, so you see, this is, it's not too easy for me to talk about this, but anyways, I mean, we're here now, right? I'm here now. I'm past all of this, but it wasn't a nice time, right? So I absolutely know what it feels like. Now, what are the things that you can do if you want to get rid of the depression? Well, first of all, is that I think is incredibly important. You have to realize that no one else around you is having that feeling, right? Virtually no one else directly around you. Only, of course, if you know someone who feels the same way, then yes. But most of the time, it's your problem. Most of the time, you are feeling depressed and no one else is, right? Because a symptom of being depressed is, or I think that just comes with it, is that you're also going to be alone. So there's not going to be too many people around you, and chances are most of them aren't depressed. So you have to realize that this is your problem, right? You are the one who's feeling depressed. It's not only the situation around you, it is mostly the situation within you that makes you feel depressed. It's most likely you who is causing your depression. Now I know, bear with me here, I know it hurts. I know it's not nice to have someone tell you, basically it's your fault that you're being depressed, right? And this is not what I'm trying to do, but I'm just trying to bring you to the attention that the problem is inside of you. You have this problem, you are this problem. Now, I can frame it better. The version of yourself that you currently are is having that problem. Now, the good thing is you don't have to stay that version of yourself. That's the good news, right? Once you accept this, once you accept the truth, and the truth hurts, it hurts, right? So I could completely get it, right? If you think I'm hurting you, right? I know it hurts, I know it does, but you need to hear it. No psychiatrist is going to tell you that. And by the way, this comes from someone who has seen a psychiatrist, who has been to a psychiatrist, right? This comes from someone who has done that. No psychiatrist is going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that because they want you to find the solution yourself. They want to help you find the solution, and the solution is you. Because you are the solution to your problem, which is also you, right? So again, actually that's good news. If you realize that you, the current state of who you are, is the problem, then the only thing you have to do is change. You only need to change the person that you are. And it's not hard, right? It's not hard. So bear with me here. What are the things that you could do apart from realizing that you actually can change something here, right? That's the first thing, right? You can perfectly well change your feeling of depression. You can. No matter what anybody tells you, if someone is telling you that you are clinically depressed, just tell them to fuck off. Because they are basically telling you, yeah, you can't be cured, right? You can. You can overcome your depression. Absolutely. Absolutely and utterly, you can overcome your depression. I believe in you. Because I know I could do it too, right? But of course, doing it completely alone is going to be hard. So this is the first thing, right? Realize that you can overcome your depression. You can do it. Second thing is talk with someone. Now, who can you talk to? First of all, if you have loving parents, immediately go and talk to them. If you feel depressed, if you're feeling depressed, and you're watching this video right now and you haven't talked with your parents about it, pause this video, put your phone away, just close your laptop, whatever you're watching this on, talk to your parents right now, go tell them right now. If they love you, and I'm pretty sure they will, I'm pretty sure they do because they are your parents, if you tell them that you are feeling depressed, they will try to find a solution, they will help you find a solution. So yeah, do this, right? Second thing is, if you have friends that are close to you, talk to them about it. You might even discover that you have the same problems, or they had the same problems, and they can actually help you go through it. Find people that you can talk to. Third thing is, and this is incredibly important, move. Do sports. Don't be lazy. Do something. Get outside. Physically challenge yourself. Doesn't matter what sport it is. It completely doesn't matter. For me, it was martial arts back then. Now it would be the gym. You can do whatever you want. At least move yourself. And by the way, this is one of the biggest problems that I have with people that have depression. If someone would come up to me and tell me, yeah, I'm depressed and I'm trying to do everything in my power, right? And they're not doing sports because they feel depressed, because they don't feel like doing it, because every time they think about it, they just feel like, because they're depressed, right? You should do sports because you're depressed. That's the reason why you should do it, right? It's going to help. It helped me, so it's going to help you, right? Do sports, move. Next thing, eat clean. I feel like this is especially a problem of the younger generation nowadays, that a lot of young kids nowadays are depressed, and I actually totally believe it, right? I mean, I believe 100% that there's millions of young people who are feeling depressed because they're on their phone for all day, because they have false expectations, because they have false idols, right? Because they live in a fake world that they cannot come up to, that they cannot compete with. Of course you're going to be feeling depressed, no doubt, right? But I feel like a lot of them are also starting to eat junk food. I feel like for a lot of people who are feeling depressed, junk food is like an escape way, right? Eating sweets, eating shit. And by the way, drinking sweets is also something like that, because there's tons of people who are saying, yeah, I don't eat sweets, I don't eat sugary stuff, I don't eat fatty stuff. Well, you're drinking Coke every single fucking day. Of course you're going to be fat, you idiot. Of course you're going to be fat, right? So that's the next thing, right? Eat clean. It's definitely going to help you. The next thing is get some sleep. Get a healthy, regular sleep system. Go to bed at the same time every single day. Wake up at the same time every single day. Clean your room. Clean your room. Clean yourself. Take a shower. Take a walk. Clean your room. Take out the trash. Make sure that everything is orderly and clean. Because trust me, this is a mirror of how it looks inside of you, right? Make sure that it's clean around you. You're going to feel completely different after you've washed up, after you've washed yourself, after you've put everything in order, after you've done your bed, after you've, right? You get the thing. You get what I'm trying to say. Clean up. Get a clean environment. Go outside. Go for a walk. Move. Talk to people, eat clean, drink water, get a regular and good sleeping schedule that gives you 8 hours of sleep every night, right? Clean up around you. And what more? Spend time with people, right? Spend time, but I mean, that's what's going to happen when you do sports. That's what's going to happen when you talk to people. Spend time with people, go outside. So yeah, if you really want to change, and if you really want to get rid of your depression, there are things that you can implement now. There are things that you can do now. And I've been talking about these things the past couple of minutes, right? I'm not going to repeat them again. You can rewatch them again, right? I hope you paid attention, because this is working. It worked for me. It's going to work for you. There's one more thing I'd like to add. which is gonna help with your depression. Don't bitch about it. Don't cry about it. Because chances are that no one's gonna care. Chances are that no one's gonna really care. Yes, the people that you love and the people that love you, they will care, but right, yeah, let's hope so. But crying about it, it's not gonna change anything. It's just not going to change. It's not gonna change nothing. If you bitch about the state that you're in, but you're not changing the state that you're in, but then guess what? It's your own fucking fault that you're staying in that state. And no psychiatrist, no professional is ever going to be able to help you get out of this. You have to do it yourself. Yes, you have to get help. Yes, you have to talk to people. But there are things, absolute basic things that you can do that will tremendously change your life to the positive. I am certain of it. It helped me. It's going to help you. Right? So this is this for this video, guys. I think I've pretty much said everything that there is to say about this, at least from my perspective. If you agree with me, let me know. If you disagree with me, let me know. If you have something to add, let me know in the comments, because this is what they are here for. So again, I really, really deeply hope that this content helps you. That's the only reason why I'm doing it, right? I'm trying to talk about my journey, and I'm trying to help you guys as well as help me with it, right? And yeah, that's the only reason why I'm doing it. So again, I really hope this helps you. I really hope this gets to you in the right way. I don't want to hurt anybody, right? I don't want to hurt anybody, but I know that I would have wanted someone to talk to me about these problems as I now do talk to you, right? So yeah, this is this for this video, guys. I love you all to pieces. You are amazing. You're killing it. Keep going. See you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.